Brr! We are having winter weather in Walla Walla. We will be reading the Walla Walla Gazette newspaper dated December 19th, 1896. Among our friends, happenings of the week in the Garden City, doings of your neighbors, little squibs separated from the general weekly roundup by reporters. H.V. Fuller and Charles Blair in Spokane. R. Jerry and wife of Pasco were in this city this week. Lee Ellis was down from Dayton this week on business. Mayor Probstyle was over from Weston on business Friday. 2 Chinamen were sentenced by Justice Egan Thursday to 1 month in jail and to pay a fine of $35 each for the larceny of some harnesses. Miss Anna Pearson of Starbuck, who has been in the city attending her daughters who were sick with diphtheria, returned home Monday. Johnson's for nuts and candies, the finest sweets goods ever exhibited in Walla Walla. Hot tamales, oysters, any style. Candies made fresh every day. Special prices to Christmas orders. Our friend James H. Gibson of Blue Creek favored the Gazette office with a box of apples. They were all luscious. Here are some of the varieties which were represented in the box: Winesap, Sweet, Golden Russet, Yellow Newton, Common Spitzenberg, Golden Pippin, Rambo, Baldwin, Mammoth Black Twig, Roman Beauty, White Winter Pearmain. Engineer Kent of the W&C Railroad came out on Tuesday and engaged in a coon hunt. He started alone, but at the end of the chase, there were 3 men, 4 guns, and 6 trained dogs. Strange to say, the coon was captured. 3 miles of chase, 25 pounds of coon, and tons of fun. Johnny's Thanksgiving. Of course, I didn't quite forget to be polite at first, and then I ate and ate and ate until I thought I'd burst. But Grandma was awful nice. She had seen boys before, and she said, "Run round the table twice and come and et some more." Buy the new home sewing machine. It was estimated by Dr. Holmes that thousands of passions, ranging all the way from a desire for a new dress to a thirst for blood, were worked off on the piano. It is now remarked by a distinguished physician that the bicycle has been substituted for the stringed instrument above referred to, and that the change is a blessing to the community, in that the wheeled escape valve is noiseless. A $25 Oxydonor Victory for sale. Good as new, $12.50. Call it the Gazette. Good board and room can be had for a schoolgirl at $10 per month. Inquire at the Gazette office. Attached to their homes. It is said that the original Yakima tribe of Indians, consisting of about 100 people known as Wild Indians, who refused to acknowledge all treaties and agreements with the government, will never give consent to the opening of the reservation, says the Yakima Times. These Indians are strongly attached to their birthplace and look upon all encroachments by the whites as sacrilegious. They say that when they were small, they lived upon the breasts of their mothers. When they grew to manhood, they lived on the breast of their native soil, and it would be unfile and ungrateful for them to permit strangers to scar up the breast of their mother with irrigation ditches and the plow after she had yielded them sustenance for so many years. These Indians live almost wholly by the chase and are about as uncivilized as they were 30 or 40 years ago, although they have paid the present Judge Irwin 1 or 2 visits at the fort, something that they had never done before. As soon as the other members of the commission appointed by the government arrive, Judge Irwin will call a council of all the federal tribes residing on the reservation, when the proposition of buying their lands will be laid before them. The commission, it is understood, will not try to rush matters, but will give the Indians all the time they want, although if an agreement is reached in the next 2 or 3 months, it will at once be presented to the next Congress for approval or rejection. A majority of all the male Indians over the age of 18 is necessary to make a treaty. Thanks for visiting our town of Walla Walla. Hey, on your train trip back, watch out for those tunnels.